All right, so I've got a question. So I fixed the coil. It works freaking great. Each one of the coils can run this by itself with the JL94 circuit, which is amazing because that circuit usually requires a huge coil. And even though this is a huge coil, there's 3 separate coils in there. But it works. It works great. It works with the thinner wire, the medium wire, and the thick wire. The question I have is the JL94 circuit only has 2 coil leads, so it effectively wants to use 1 coil. So when I use it with this pancake coil, I jump the coil to create 1 coil, and it works great. I tried doing the same thing with this coil. I tried jumping, here, let me get something here. I tried jumping um, this to this and this to this to create 1 coil from these 2 ends here. But when I do that and I try to run it with this motor, it doesn't work. In fact, it acts like a magnet with a single pole, like it's like something is shorting out. But I know it's not shorting because each of these 3 coils work independently and they work great. So I don't know if it's because, yeah, I just don't know. I mean, I'm doing it correctly. I'm jumping the finish to the start, and then using these 2 here to make 1 coil. And when I jump the wires and I test the coil, it tests out fine. It says that it's 1 giant coil when I do that. When I run my meter test and I do the sound test or the ohms test, it says that I've jumped them correctly and it's 1 giant coil. But when I try to do it and run this circuit, it doesn't work. Yet individually, each one works. And when I jump this coil, this pancake coil, to create one large coil, it works. But when I try to do it with this coil, it doesn't. So I can't figure out why. I don't know if it was the way I wound the coil or there's no shorts. I know that for a fact. So, but yet it's acting like there's a short, but there are no shorts. Yeah, it's really weird. It acts as if I've turned this into a giant magnet and it just grabs this like this. It attracts it. I'm wondering if I just need to turn the coil around. I don't think that would do anything, but let me try that and get back to you. See, when I jump this coil, which is a bifilar, it works just fine. Could it be because it's three coils instead of 2? But you see the way I have it jumped, right? Got start, finish, start, finish, start, finish. And when I hook it up, I don't get that. I get more of a locking sensation. I gotta see how much juice I get off of this. Hold on. All right, here's more proof that there's nothing wrong with the coil. So I've got the wires jumped and I'm putting this on there and I'm getting like 12 volts. Actually 9.9 volts now. There's 10 volts. So I'm getting 10 volts from the whole thing. I'm getting 13 volts. 13.3, 13.4. And if I jump down to the next one, I get 8. Jump down to this one here, I get 4. I know you guys can't see that. But right there, all the coils are jumped and they're acting as one. And I'm getting like 12 volts. And let me turn this off. So now I have the set to make the noise, you know what I mean? I forget what it's called. I think it's the ohms. And I hit the 2 end ones and I have connectivity. I get connectivity all the way through. Yet when I set it up with the JL circuit, it doesn't work. And what's even stranger is if I try it with just 2 coils, it doesn't work. It only works on a single coil. Here, hold on. Let me try it again. Oh, it does work when I just jump 2 of them. So now I've taken the 2 end coils, or the 2, yeah, and that's 1 coil now. So it's working with 1 jumped over this way. What I need to do is jump it around, which I'm not going to show you guys, figure out what the bad combination is. Something's bad, but this is working great now. I mean, I'm pretty far away from it too, for a reason. All right, let me try and, I love this circuit, JL94. So here, hold on a second. Let me turn this off and show you why it's called the JL94. So let me take these guys off of here. So yeah, so it worked jumping these 2 right here. So now I got to try it with these 2 and then try it with the 2 outer ones. But so this is a let me see if I can get the magnifier. So this is the MJL 21194, and this one is the same transistor except for it's a 93. So you have a 93 and a 94. So 1 trips, 1 runs. At least that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, that's strange because before it wasn't working even if I jumped to, so maybe it was just a bad connection I had or something, because it's definitely working. But let me try and do it with the 2 outer ones and see what that does. So it works on the center coil, but it makes that high-pitched sound. I wonder if it's because of the different size wires. Yeah, I can't figure it out. It actually doesn't go very well on the center one. Here, hold on a second. Yeah, that's the center one. I just had to give it a little bit of a better oof. So it works, I think, the best on this coil right here. That's the biggest wire, I think, and this is the smallest. Actually, it works really well on the small and the big, not so much on the center one. It's definitely working. It's connected. It's not shorted. Here, let me try something else. All right. So I think I might have figured out. So the 2 end coils, you can see it, they're jumps. Now that's 1 coil. It works great that way. If I try to jump the far 2, it doesn't work. So there's definitely something wrong, with this coil. But it works fine if I just use just this coil. So I'm really puzzled. It works fine if I just use this coil. It works if I jump these two coils, but if I jump these two or these outer two, it doesn't work. So there's definitely something screwy with this coil. But yet, watch, all right, so it turns out that this last coil doesn't work. Yet they're all connected. So I must have a short somewhere in here. Oh, that really bums me out. That's the thin wire. I must have a short in there somewhere. Oh, is that it right there? No, yeah, I must have a short in there somewhere. Oh, that really bums me out. Here, let me try something really quick. So let me unhook this. So now in theory, so I should get a tone. I get a tone. I get a tone. And I get a tone. So it's connected. I'm not sure what's going on. And I'm not getting a tone on anything else here. So it's not shorted. Yeah, I cannot figure it out. It has to be a short though, right? I mean, it has to be a short even though it's working. Let me see if that wire's messed up. No, it's connected. Oh man, I don't understand. It works great other than, so it's not a total loss. These two definitely work. I don't get it. I don't understand why that one's. What I should do is set these two up and take a reading off of that. I'll get a reading anyway from induction. So it says it's not shorted, yet it has to be shorted because it's the only one that's not working. Ugh, racking my brain over this. Help me out, guys.